40 Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shokugeki no Sanji chapter 6. So before I get into this final live reaction for Shokugeki no Sanji, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much I promote Manga Plus on this channel, kind of surprising, right? And I'm praying this ain't one of my last live reactions in general, because there is a good chance that next month my kitty and I will be homeless and sleeping on the street. It not looking good for us right now. But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, I have heard rumors, but I do not know if it's true, that we might get more Shokugeki no Soma, that it might return. And if this does happen, holy shit, if we get the food, the world tournament that we were supposed to get, that was mentioned at Crunchyroll Expo 2019, aka where I met the mangaka of Shokugeki no Soma, I will cry so hard with tears of joy. Oh my god, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy, you have no idea. I just hope I'll be around to cover it, though. Anyways, this is the final chapter of Shokugeki no Sanji, so what I'm going to do, like I do with all final live reactions, I'm just going to dive right into this, and after I'm done with this live reaction, I'll give you my thoughts on the chapter itself and my thoughts on Shokugeki no Sanji as a whole. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, let's take a look at this. Saki, this looks so much better. Sanji looks a lot better. The jawline is looking a lot better. The hair, could use a little more, but it's looking a lot better. Because that's been the biggest problem, is the jawline and the hair, in terms of Sanji's character design. Because Sanji look a lot more like Takumi than Sanji, but it looking a lot better. So let's get to this, y'all. This chapter is titled Second in Command. Alright, let's go. You're a boy, stop crying so much. Don't you ever come back here, understood? The seas are vast. Someday I promise you'll find nice people. Oh, that's sis. You were right. Out on the vast sea, I finally met them. Jody, Eliza, this was fate. I became a cook so that one day I'd meet lovely ladies like you. Oh, Sanji, you poor ass. I'm what a smooth talker, but don't tease us so much, okay? Tease? I never. I'm deadly serious, please, just for today. Aw. Allow me to be your knight. You there, boy, you're quite good with basic sword strikes. Have you been trained at the sword? Huh? No, I just, are you slacking off again, squirt? Back to work, you louts. Move. Is table 4 soup not ready yet? Sanji, where'd you get off to, huh? Peel these, you've got 5 minutes. And why ain't the pans washed yet, you slug? Hey, I'm not your servant, do it yourself, thug twins. What, you got a problem, Runt? Rookies do the crummy chores, that's how it works. Listen, Runt, cooks with 100 tons of your experience flock to this ship day after day, and they all hope to work for Redleg Zeph. Which, by the way, for the live action, the casting looks great for Redleg Zeph. He looks great, but Sanji, no fucking ma'am. Oda, why are you casting Eminem for Sanji is beyond me. But anyways. But you were cook's apprentice on a dinky boat. Hey, I've got plenty of practice too. Oh yeah? How many years of real experience? A little over 2 years? Grr. Oh, they were laughing at him. Just you wait. One day I'm gonna kick your butts. Yeah. Listen to the little servant whine. Try all you want. The day a runt like you beats us just ain't coming. Bastard. Little bastards. Dang it. Whew. This art looks great. Well, how's it taste? This is my best one to date. I've practiced it night after night. Hey, little fussbutt. I guess that's a restaurant's rat for you. They're picky. Fucking rat. The hair is looking better. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think. I don't know if there's enough hair for this. Maybe it's because of the head. Just something don't look right. I think it maybe the head is too narrow. It's either the head is not right in terms of like the jawline, or it's the hair. It's one of the two. Just one of them don't look right. Just something off. Yeah, I think it's the hair that's throwing it off. Saki sensei, I think the hair is just throwing it. There's not enough hair on this boy's head. It's just not throwing. It's just throwing everything off, like proportion wise. It's driving me goddamn nuts. I'm curious if I'm the only one that's thinking this, but I think the jawline is fine. It's either, it could be a combination of the forehead and the hair that's fucking everything up, because I think the jawline's fine for the most part. Maybe it's the chin, a combination of the chin and the forehead and the hair. I think that's what it, yeah, I think that's what it is. Because I have Sanji on my wall up here. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the chin. It's too pointy. The I think it's the forehead. Yeah, maybe the forehead's okay. Hold on. The forehead, I think it could be a little bit bigger. The hairline could be a little bit higher. But yeah, it's definitely, the chin's really throwing it off, and it's not enough hair. Yeah. Wait, is the part wrong too? Oh yeah, it is definitely. Yeah, it is definitely. This hairline is fucking off. It is off. That's what's wrong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is what's wrong. Well, at least in that frame. Anyways, Kitty, what is wrong with you? Oh, actually, you did correct me, Kitty. Failure. You're so weak, it's pathetic. I'm not gonna let anyone make fun of me ever again. Stupid cooks, crap geezer. I'm gonna make you respect me. Yeah, in this panel it looks better. But yeah, that chin, man. That chin is really throwing it off. Yeah, it's not enough hair, and it's the chin. Yeah, Kitty, you're right. That forehead is okay. It just needs more hair. He needs more hair, and that chin is just really fucking everything. Is throwing off the design. What do you think, Kitty? Have you got any other input? No, you don't. Okay, let's see if I can improve last week's recipe. Change up the fond. Get rid of any other flavors. What? They asked for Sanji specifically? Yes, sir. A regular called and requested him. What kind of dishes does Sanji make? I'd like to request one from him, thanks. An entree, if possible. Is what she asked. Sanji? No way, not happening. The entree's the keystone of a meal. Chef Zeph won't let anyone else do it, let alone some little kid trainee. If that's what the customer wants, that's what the customer gets. What do you want, kitty? What are you looking at me like that for? This one, a little fuss budget. Well, I'll let him do the cooking at least. See? Yeah. Oh, wait. What? Huh? You will? Chin looks better here, actually. Saki, your inconsistencies are driving me nuts. But I'm watching every step. If I don't think it's up to variety standards, it doesn't go out. Instead, you'll go out in its place and beg the customer's forgiveness on hands and knees. Got it? Well, you doing it or not? Huh? I'll do it. You bet I will. You will? That's great. I'll come by next week. And I'm in the mood for a red meat dish. What would you recommend? Oh, and in that case, what about some scarlet red ram? Kitty, you complaining about this now? He not down with the red ram. That my kitty is not. I swear, sometimes this cat drives me nuts. I love him, but goddamn. There's a recipe I'm working on that uses various lamb cuts and cooks them in different ways. Oh, this lamb is cute. Scarlet red ram. I said lamb instead of ram. My bad. A breed of class in mountain sheep. Scarlet red rams are known for the tenderness of their lamb's meats. Both their lamb and whatever. Lamb and mutton have a distinctive aroma reminiscent of strawberries and wine. That sounds fucking delicious. Except from the excerpt from the Encyclopedia of Rare and Unique Ingredients, East Blue. I want some of that, actually. That sounds delicious. Rôtir, frere, gruyere, and more. A plate with a few bites of each cut, drizzled with this perfect special sauce. It's a rainbow of different colors, flavors, and textures, all in one dish. Ooh, sounds heavenly. I want to try that. I do. I want to try it too. I'll see you next week. Hey, how come you get a special order when we don't? No fair. Ha, go ahead and weep, you third-rate cooks. I'm going to nail this. Just you watch. Practice. Here, Sanji looks right. Yeah, this looks more like Sanji. Why aren't we getting this throughout the entire chapter? Yeah, granted, he could use more hair. That's probably my only complaint. But Sanji looked more like Sanji here. I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Saki. I'm being critical on this because, hey, I can be critical on this because why the fuck not? I'm critical on art, period. But I've met Saki-sensei. Saki is like this. He is so amazing. He's so sweet. And I love Saki's art. And I've covered Shokugeki no Soma for a long ass time. I did. Saki, if you're watching this, I still will never forget when I shook your hand. I will never forget that. That's probably going to be one of the highlights of my life. Period. That steak looks fabulous. Or that lamb steak looks fabulous. How long are you going to take? Give me one more minute. Let's see. The tastier one is probably... The day of, there, the jus d'agneau gravy I made from lamb bone broth is done. The bell pepper and eggplant comfy garnish is ready. The spices, coarse ground black pepper, oregano, and basil are measured. Perfect. Everything is ready to go. Welcome. Sanji, hello. We look forward to dinner. Jody, Eliza, I'm overjoyed to see you lovely ladies. Ha. That little runt gets to make an entree. How dare he insult us like that? Right? He's only been here a matter of weeks, while we've got over a decade of experience. We've never gotten to make an entree, let alone a new recipe. You know what? I think he needs a lesson in humiliation. Okay, it's about time I cut the lamb and season it for. Where is it? It's gone. Hey, which one of you did it? Well, who took the lamb I had in the pantry? What are you talking about? Don't look at us. Are you sure you really looked? Yes, it's vanished. Vanished? What asshole cooks. You saying it grew legs and walked off? Procuring ingredients is a basic skill for a chef. If you can't manage even that, you're going to inconvenience an important customer. Fuck these guys. He's right. If I don't start cooking the lamb soon, it won't be done in time to serve as an entree. Serve as the entree. Might as well go beg forgiveness now and get it over with, right? Oh, chef knows. He's like, oh, these fuckers. Now what should I use? Beef as a substitute? Pork? No, I can't. I chose all the seasonings to pair with the red ram's unique flavor profile. Use any other meat and the whole dish will taste off. Head chef Zeph isn't so forgiving that he'll allow you to serve some dish you ad-libbed on the fly. Give up and hoist the white flag. Sanji? We aren't out of red ram meat. We still have a whole carcass in there. Whoa, are you going to... No, you can't seriously mean to use that side of the mutton. Even you have to know that ram mutton isn't like any other meat. As sheep grow from lambs into mature rams, the flavor of their meat grows stronger. It gets quirkier too. That wasn't bad enough, red rams have a unique trait that makes their meat even harder to handle. Even when they reach year of age, they go through a gigantic growth spurt. Dude, Saki, I'm being spoiled by your animal art right now. Look at this shit. Gorgeous. And they develop a layer of body fat that's as hard as armor. Holy shit. This armor art is fabulous. There's no way a scrawny runt like you can butcher that carcass. This everything. Saki, I hope that you get to do that World Tour arc. And that you get to do it for Jump Plus or Giga Jump. If Weekly Shonen Jump is desperate for you to come back, I wouldn't be surprised. But, man, nah. Don't go back to Weekly Shonen Jump. Nah, don't go back. Go to, Momiyama, put Shokugeki no Soma in Jump Plus so the team can actually go all the fuck out. Please. Because look at Ayakashi Triangle. Look what we're getting with Ayakashi Triangle. I want full-on fugasms. I don't want them to be held back. Please. A runt like him? As if you could do it either, Patty. Same goes for you. There's only one man on this ship who can, and that's head chef Zeph. Patty, Carney, carry this to the table for me. Didn't you hear me? You can't do it. I don't want to leave the customer waiting a second longer than needed. Please. Ooh, this looks good. This looks better. Why can't Sanji look better like this? This looks better. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Ooh. It's okay, I've got this. Call what you saw the crap geezer do each time. Let's do it. Collier. Epaulet. Colette. Cell. Poitrine. Ooh. This looks good. Sanji. No, Sanji looking like Takumi and Sanji cosplay in this one. I'm telling you, this is why Saki, this is why Sanji need more hair. I keep saying it, but Sanji looking like, this is like Takumi and Sanji cosplay. He was looking a little bit better, but now he's looking more like Takumi and Sanji cosplay. Yeah, he need more hair. He has more, trust me, he has more hair than he did previously, in previous chapters. But man, yeah, he need more. He need more hair than this. Yeah. I think the hairline actually looks, hold on. The hairline's right. It's right. Is it the nose that's kind of, yeah, maybe the nose too might need a little bit fixing. But man, it's definitely this hair. This hair is what's really it's really giving me Takumi and Sanji cosplay. That's what's really doing it. It's this hair, man. It really fucking is. Maybe the neck too. Yeah, I think it's the neck as well. Yeah, yeah. It's the neck and it's the hair. I'm very curious if anyone else is getting it. I think what it is, it's the proportion of the head to the neck. And because the neck is way too thick. That if the neck was just a little bit thinner, or the head was a little bit wider, and there was more hair on the head, then I would get Sanji and I wouldn't be getting Takumi in Sanji cosplay. That's what it is. That's what's throwing the whole thing off. And some panels it's the chin, but yeah, that's what it is. That's what it's been. Is the proportion the head proportion to the neck and also the hair. I think it would if the hair would have been bigger and there would have been more of it. I think that could have made up for it, but yeah, that's what it is. I can't believe it took me until now to realize it, but yeah, that's what it is. But here, when he's doing the gigot, this looks a little bit better. Because if you see it here, see how like thinner the neck looks, it looks a lot better in terms of the proportion. It actually does look better in terms of the proportion. Because you see how much bigger the hair is, and see how smaller the neck looks, or thinner, well, not thinner the neck looks. You see how much better it looks, and it looks more like Sanji and less like Takumi and Sanji cosplay. Yeah, that's. I think if the neck was maybe a little bit longer, and would I say like the jawline a bit longer too? Mm, maybe, maybe. But here in this panel is where the proportion is actually working a little bit better. It is. See how much better it looks when there's more hair on the head and the neck's a little bit thinner? Yeah. This is where, Saki, this is where it works a lot better. So, I'm curious what you guys think in terms of the proportion. I think this works a lot better in terms of neck, the hair to the head, or hair, especially the hair to the neck. But man, I think that if the face was just maybe a little, if the jawline was just a little bit wider, because now it looks a little bit too squished in. I think if it was just a teeny bit wider, like if this was the face was just a teeny bit wider, I think it would be perfect. Yeah. I think that's all it needs. It's just about there. Just the face needs to be a little bit wider, and then it's perfect. By the blue, he really did it. Yes. I know, Saki, you basically just almost got it. You're kidding me. Damn it, I thought if we hit that lamp site, that'd be enough to make him give up. So you mucked about with ingredients such a go-to table, threatening a customer's opportunity to have a meal, eh? There's a sim, boy. Come here, let me show you how just how big a one it is. Dude, Redcliffe looks so good. I can't be mad at this. You see here, like when he's stirring, you see how much better the face looks? How like it looks a little bit, how much better it looks when it's a little bit wider? Yeah, it just needs a little bit more hair and then it works. And the neck is just a little too thick. Damn it, Saki, you're so consistent with this art. Like in some panels, it's like almost there. It just it's driving me fucking wild. What's he? That's a blend of basil, pine nuts, and garlic. Once whisked in olive oil to make a pesto, it'll nicely ameliorate any of the mutton's funk. He's marinating the meat in an onion and maitake mushroom paste too. Their enzymes will tenderize the mutton, getting its texture close to that of lamb. He's adjusting his original recipe in just the right ways to account for the changes. When did he learn such flexibility? Hold it, there's no way a runt like you makes this good. Shit, I lost my spot. The head chef doesn't have to taste this. Is this your gravy? I'm gonna taste it and let you know how bad. It's amazing. Mm. Again, just a little bit more hair would have made this perfect. And this is when he's squirting the, I think it's squirting oil in there. Just a little bit more hair on his head would have made this perfect. Because the proportion from the head to the neck is there. The chin is there. Just a little bit more hair on his head would have just been perfect. God, this looks, it's so close. It's driving me nuts. It's so inconsistent. Saki, you're so close. It's so close in almost every panel. It's like, it's so close to being perfect, and then it's not. It's like, why? Why are you doing this to me, man? Loser, you're a defective failure. Royalty does not cook. You're an embarrassment to the family. You know what? I'm going to say this. The Germa actually look good. I can't be mad at the Germa. The Germa art has been looking fantastic. Just Sanji just looks so inconsistent. Everything else looks great. I left that place, ran from it. But I'm not running from the kitchen. This is my battlefield. I'll always stand my ground here. Ooh. Okay, let's take a look at this. Obviously, the fire art. Saki, your fire art always looks good. The hands look great. I'm down with the hands. Oh, geez, like the cook's smock, the chef's smock looks good. Right now looks good. The eyes look fabulous here. The facial expression looks great. The chin, meh. The hair, that's where you kind of lose me, is the hair. Again, I need more hair on this boy's head. But the eyes look good. Yeah, it just needs more hair on his head. But I think everything else looks fine. It's done. Huge revolver, mutton steak. All right, this man needs more hair on his head, and the neck needs to be thinner. But it drives me nuts on how close this is. Head chef, take this out to the table. Don't leave the customer waiting. Saki, you killing me, Smalls. I swear to God. I love you, man, but Jesus Christ. You're kidding me. Just a whiff of its aroma was nearly enough to carry me away. Ah, yes, it looks good. The food looks great. Sanji, here when we get in the whiff, it looks too much like Takumi in cosplay. I just keep getting Takumi, like, just some of this just gives me Takumi in cosplay. It's not even funny. Your entree, madams. Oh, wow, it looks delicious. Oh, God, that looks good. What a lovely red color. It's so good. Delicious. I need Food Wars to come back. Deliciously gamey mutton savoriness. Underscored by, decadently ripe strawberries with notes of a fruity wine. Each cut is a different texture, too, making every bite a new joy to explore. And they're all elegantly escorted by the meaty gravy and aromatic herbs. Still, it's so odd. He's only a boy, but the dish he made, it has this strange, irresistibly adult allure to it. It's as if I've gotten a glimpse far into the future. Ooh, to see how Sanji's matured as a cook and as a man. See, this looks better. This looks better. And I have an adult Sanji on my wall to compare this to. This looks better, but let me see the chin, maybe a little. Yeah, the chin looks a little too maybe a little too narrow for my liking. Eyes, they look okay. The hair needs more, but man, that chin, man, that chin needs more. I think the neck might be too wide as well. Yeah, I think that neck is a little too wide too, and too short. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just mainly that chin being too narrow and the neck being too wide. But again, I think what would really help, and it would make me forgive this a little more, is if there was like more hair on the head, and like in terms of like especially width, would really help at this proportion. And if the chin were wider, I think that would really help. But God, it's killing me. It is killing me, man. Ugh. Yeah, because the proportion is thrown off. The body looks fine. I don't have a problem with the body from like below the neck, but upstairs is where the problem is. The dish you made, it had a decent amount of heat to it, but you still got a ways to go, you squirt. A long ways. The seasonings, the cooking time, everything needs work. Learn how to put together a decent dish, squirt. What? Hey, I deserve some respect after that dish, and stop calling me squirt. A squirt's a squirt. Now get your butt back to work, squirt. Listen here, you crap geezer. And that just annoyed me, so I beat them all up. Anyway, let's head to the next spot. I'm keeping you company all night, sweetie. Oh, you. You there, the bill, and make it snappy. But you haven't finished your meal, sir. I'm done with it. What's the matter? What's it matter to you? Come on, don't be that way, sir. Can you clean your plate first? Wasting food is just asking for trouble. Trouble? Mess with me and you'll get hurt, kid. Hey, chef, who's this brat think he is? That is this ship's sous chef. Barty's second in command. This little kid? Your sous chef? Guess the Barty isn't all it's cracked up to be. Not touching the food here was the right move. Ooh. Again? Trouble, guys. Again? Ugh, that idiot. Somebody stop the sous chef. Dude, he gonna whoop your ass. Good. Is it me or Sanji? Wait, fucking I screwed this up. Good. Hey, what are you cooking, huh? Stand around shuffling your feet and I'll skin the lot of you. We would be if you hadn't started a brawl, Squid for Brains. Just you wait, we're gonna kick your butt one day, you lousy cook. Is it me or is Sanji really on edge these days? It ain't you. He's been this way for a while. He just got promoted to sous chef too. What's his problem? I don't get it. Who gets what that Squid for? Oh my god. Who gets what that Squid for Brain thinks? Don't bother trying. They all blue. Wow, it has all the fish from the four seas. I want to go there someday, once I'm finally out of here. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at these final Sanji panels here. Saki, you killing me with this. This hair it's always the goddamn hair. I will say this though, the neck looks good. It's just the hair. It's always going to be the hair for me. This hair kills me, man. Oh, I wish this hair was bigger. Like everything else is there but the hair. The neck is good, just the hair. And then this final panel here. Well, there's more line work in this hair, but I wish it was bigger. Like, the chin, actually, a little bit more on the chin would be nice, too. The neck looks good. It's just this hair is killing me, Smalls. It is. But let me give my thoughts on this writing. This writing is okay. Sakuda, writing is fine. But the reason why I focus on the art so much is because, okay, I met Sakuda too, but Saki, but something I remember from that panel, from the Food Wars panel, is how Food Wars, you know, is written, how Food Wars is done, is that it's the art first, and then the art is done first, and the writing second, because Food Wars started because of the art. If it weren't for the art, Food Wars wouldn't exist. So, and also, I mean, I love Saki. Saki is just amazing as hell. But anyways, let me just talk about this chapter in general. Writing wise, you kind of could have pushed it a little bit more, Sakuda. I wouldn't mind it going a little more. And that's the whole thing with Shokugeki no Sanji. I wouldn't mind the writing go for it just a little more. I do like the concept of this final chapter, though, being like a flashback to Sanji's childhood, to the time on the ship. I kind of would. The thing that would have been very interesting for this, I would have liked to seen it be with the Germa, but I understand at the same time why it's here, because of the 25th anniversary and the figurine. That's, I think it's, yeah, there's the storytime figurine with Zeph and shit. So, and I like that it's Sanji's first dish that he cooked on the ship. I think that's really sweet. I do. And I like that we did get a little bit of a flashback of how of what happened when he left the Germa. I do like that too. I think that's good. I do like the concept of this chapter. I kind of wish, that's what I think, in my opinion, I kind of wish we would have gotten more of that. I kind of wish Shokugeki no Sanji would have started with how would have been Sanji leaving the Germa, and then like do like little things from there, like do more of the Red Cliff stuff with this. I like this being the final chapter though, and then having the flashback to like the first chapter. I do like having like the Okama chapter. I think that was really good. The Vivi chapter, yeah, I think that Vivi chapter should be there. Be there still. But yeah, I kind of wish that we would have had the Germa chapter first. I think that would have been better, in all honesty. The lobster, yeah, the lobster one, I'm just like, I don't think that should have been there. The Soba one, I'm fine with. The other, yeah, you know what? The other chapters, for the most part, I'm actually kind of fine with. But like, instead of the axe lobster chapter, I think the first chapter should have started off with the with the Germa. I think that would have made this so much better and would have felt more satisfying, at least in my opinion. I'm really curious what you guys think. I would have loved to seen like Sanji cook a dish for his mother. That would have been so sweet. That would have been amazing, actually. If we would have had that and have that chapter end with him leaving the Germa, I think that would have been awesome. I think that would have been so emotional. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get that. Fuck, you could have got. Nah, yeah, I'm trying to think if we needed chapter 5 or not. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, the Soba chapters, I understand having. I do. Yeah, the other chapter, the Vivi chapter, meh, I'm kind of torn on that one. But yeah, the first chapter, yeah, that chapter should have just been the Germa chapter, and then because that way, ending on this note here, where he cooks his um, first meal, first entree, I think would have been extremely satisfying. It would have worked so well, at least in my opinion. But I don't know how shit went down. I don't know if Oda told him to go this route. I don't know. But Saki, that's my opinion. If you get the chance to do another, I know this is the final chapter, but if you get the chance to do like another chapter for Shokugeki no Sanji, like an extra chapter, that's kind of what I would like to see. But overall, something I do like seeing with this is that I like seeing how Saki's Sanji art did improve over the chapters. Oh my god, because when this started, oh my god, the Sanji art, oh, it was no good. No, it was no good. I'm not sorry for saying it. It was no good. This art though, it was still inconsistent, but there were moments in this art where it was just almost there. Where like as when this first started, it was just like, nope, nope, this ain't Sanji at all. Nope, nope. But I'm really curious what you guys thought of this chapter. What do you guys think would have been better in terms of story wise? Man, this video is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Maybe it's because I'm extra critical on this today. What do you guys think of this chapter? What do you guys think of this art? Um, and do you guys agree with me that what would have made this more satisfying is if, for the first chapter, instead of like the Axe Lobster chapter, if it would have been a chapter about Sanji cooking a dish for his mother and having like the Germa, like just straight up having the Germa chapter. To me, I think that would have been a little bit more satisfying. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more One Piece content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.